Sure. Well, what happened was, Goblin and Scylla, they came and they wanted to talk to me, and they led me over to the well, and there's these people that came out of the bushes and they looked like trees, and they put me in a house and locked me in there, and they grunted and made funny noises, and then they just put guns in my face, and they wanted me to shoot myself, and I wouldn't do it. And when Goblin opened the door, I just ran away because I was really scared. And then when I got back to the church, they were in there and they were playing a game called The Floor is Lava, and they made everyone jump on shelves and on the chairs and things, and if anyone was stuck on the floor, they would just kill them. And so it made me really sad. And then the people dressed as trees did the same thing to Tob, and except they talked to him and they made him feel really bad. They said really mean things to him. So he pulled out a gun to defend himself because they kept waving guns in his face. And then, well, Goblin shot him. But it was really odd because Goblin and Scylla said that they didn't know the people that dressed like trees, but they did. They were all friends.
Okay. Seems.
And
They all
Top
wore
Top
the same
died.
armbands and had spears on their backs. I'd assume they were together.
Yeah. If I see them,
Oh,
I will
I
talk
mean,
to
that
them.
kind of sounds like what Volca does with the spears in the back thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they dress exactly the same as Volca. It's hard to tell them apart from a distance.
Well,
Yeah,
that
the
might
only
be
the only
confusing.
difference that I've been able to notice is that Blackpaw wears a bit more hunter clothing and hunter gear than Hart. But other than that, the you know they're generally the same.
Yeah, they descend from the same group, so.
Well, if you look inside your house, I brought you some crates and a few things, some food, and look, I know you can bury these, but you need to get some rope and some sticks, and you can make a bigger bag, and you can
Yeah.
bury these.
Okay. That's nice.
But I thought you would like them,
Yeah.
and I was hoping that you would wake up in time so you can move them inside.
Yeah, I will do that. Uh, Thank you very much, Ode.
Of course. If I have any extra more, I can bring them if you'd like. If you need more, you could just let me know or something.
Yeah, I'll
I I
let you
brought
know.
I brought one down to Brock today. I'm really excited for fight night on Saturday. Did you see some of the boxing ring that they're gonna make? I
No,
saw some of it today. It's really nice. They did such a
oh,
great job.
that's good. Yes. Gonna try to make myself down there, but I'm old. It's a long walk.
Well, I could walk with you if you'd like. You know, 'cause it seems longer when you walk by all by yourself.
Yeah,
But if you're with a friend and you could share stories and talk all along the way, and then the walk doesn't seem as long.
you're right. You're right. That's so true.
Have you had any creepy visitors up here lately?
Not lately. They've been quite calm up here. Rise was here
Oh, that's good to hear.
a couple of days ago and threw away a couple of shots at Red Star, but she managed to run away.
Yeah, she told me about that. It was really odd. She said that the bullets kept whizzing right by her face. It's almost like they wanted to miss. I'm glad she's okay, and I hope that they don't kidnap her or anything.
Yeah,
Because
trying to
Miri came to
protect
the
her.
church. Well, Miri came to the church, and he was talking to this guy named Yuri, and he told Yuri to tell Red Star about um something about being a pet or something, and I didn't
What
like the
the
sound of that.
fuck?
Yeah, and I think he wanted to put her in a dress or something, which I understand why she wouldn't want to wear a dress. I wouldn't want to wear a dress either.
Well, I guess Yuri told Mira what happened when he suggested that Redstone should wear one. He got knocked in the face.
Oh,
Hopefully you put the dress on him.
Deservedly.
I don't think anybody can play with Redstone.
no, not at all. She's really smart.
Hard as stone.
Yeah, we've also been having a bit of Cult of Papa activity.
Oh yeah.
What?
There was these four men that crawled all the way to the church. I don't know where from. And then they went into the street outside the church and stuck knives in their own necks. And then they said, well, they said Hail Papa right before they did that.
Oh,
But they were talking about hearing voices in their heads and everything.
are they back?
Yeah, it was
Is the
pretty
cold?
fucked.
Is the cold back?
Yeah.
It's a bit unsettling.
Oh
It's
yeah.
you know what? I'm
The
gonna
cult is
go on
back.
a limb. I'm gonna say they're back. I don't know in what form or what their goal is.
They,
They're definitely back. I just don't know why.
we killed a couple of them. What the hell?
Well, maybe Lewis can tell you about the visitor that we had before these four guys came.
Oh,
There was a guy. There was a guy
the
named
Grim
Grim
Weeper.
Not Reaper, Weeper. Um, he came by with a list of people that I don't know. He was a list of people that he was looking for. He asked for the man who doesn't speak, the woman who howls like a wolf, and a guy named Momo who's with the flock. Um, from what I was told, I believe he was in the church. Momo was there, or so, I don't know. He was able to. He knew Momo was a cultist. He was able to. He knew Momo was a cultist. What else did he say that was kind of hinting that he was a cultist? Someone mentioned Dark as Midnight, and he did not like that. Said that he would never work with them or talk to them again after what they did. I
The
assume
man
he's referring
doesn't
to.
speak.
Yeah.
Woman.
Well,
Yep,
when
not
he
sure
said
who
that,
that
I told him, there's these people that live in Cherno, um, at the church on the big hill surrounded by a graveyard, and they have bags on their head and they don't talk.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he wanted those people.
They could
And
be
then
like
I told him that I don't know where the flock live. They don't live anywhere. They kind of just roam around. And I thought it was pretty silly because I've never met anyone that howls like a wolf, let alone a woman.
Hey, you okay?
Hey, are you okay, Tom?
Are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know.
What's
I mean,
up,
I
man?
hate to come up and bring unsettling news, but I feel like if this stuff is happening in the north, you guys should be aware.
Wait a minute. You the man who doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you mutter that under your breath, and now you look very uncomfortable. Do you know who that might be?
Oh, it's met the cults a lot last year before they disappear. The last sign of them was here. I hope they were gone forever. Very
So
close
if I'm putting,
encounters with them. I'm scared. I'm scared.
if
Do
I'm
you know
putting
who
two
they
and
were
two
talking
together,
about?
I feel like
No.
the woman has to be Shadow.
Yeah, you're right
Yeah.
about that.
I was talking to Jim Murray at one point near Krasnostav, and he said that Shadow had previous. I don't know if it was dealings or business or something. She was involved with the cult in some way or another. Maybe not a cultist, but she wasn't a stranger to them.
They've always been looking for a female.
And that's what I
That
keep being,
sounds
you know.
that sounds creepy. Just gonna say that.
Well,
Well, it's
that's
too
what
bad
people
you
keep
don't have any
saying.
of those lying around.
You know, I've dove into some old books, and what I've read has been quite unsettling. I wasn't around back then, but I've done some research and some reading.
Yeah.
From what I've heard of the story, the cult is fucking whack.
Yeah, they were trying to get us to come with them somewhere. We met.
Oh,
We
Like,
captured a
they
cultist named Carlos the Butcher. We gave him to the wolves. Then he came back another day, and he asked us to follow him down to Kamensk, where we met another one of those cultist leaders. And when we didn't want to follow them to that location, then he killed Carlos. The leader killed Carlos with a machete. There was blood over everywhere. Oh, I don't want to remember this. Fuck. No.
you know, another thing they said before they stuck knives in their throat was that their congregation grows.
Yeah. There was
So,
another thing that he said about those people that he was looking for. He said that he wanted to bring them home. Well, I thought that that would be nice because if I lost my home, I would want someone to help me find it. But now I think he just might want to kill them.
I don't like the darkness anymore.
well, perhaps if
Man,
you guys hear anything or see any weird activity, maybe stop down and let us know so we can try to compile all this
Yeah.
information.
And, you know, with all of us living in the north, the Black Cross and the Dugout and you guys, you know, maybe we can all work together to keep the north a bit safer.
Yeah, that would be good.
At least from the cult.
from
Yeah,
the fucking boogeyman.
at the very least, I think that there should be some sort of coordinated conversation regarding the cult. You know, we should freely exchange
Yeah.
information about them. If they're actually back, that's something that we all need to deal with together. There shouldn't be, you know, we shouldn't try to go at it alone with them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need to share the information. Nobody should get a surprise.
Yeah, it looks like the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's coming up. Let me go ahead and throw on my night vision.
Man, I thought we were gonna have some nice stories, some nice times around a fucking campfire, and now I'm shitting my pants over here.
Yeah.
I'm
Scary stories are the
sorry.
best stories, though.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like scary stories that, you know, like fucking Dracula or something like that. Not shit that could happen to me at any moment.
Yeah, when they're just stories, they're alright, but when it's
Yeah, there's a certain like aesthetic to. Oh, I know this is fake, but when it's like, oh, this could happen at any moment when I'm walking in a forest, that's a little more scary.
Well, you know, so far what I can say is the cult has not been violent. They've been
Yeah, it's
pretty peaceful in their discussions, besides those guys who were violent towards themselves.
Yeah, that's true, but they scare me.
I know they've
Yeah.
got
I
a
think
terrible history.
we have a bit of time to kind of get a grip on the situation and comprehend what's going on. I was told, you know, that they take their time. They're kind of a slow-moving machine, and they'll start doing things like, you know, what they did at the church, where they'll crawl up and, you know, they killed themselves and they'll send a message. Um, Eventually, though, they'll start easing into like full-scale operations all over the country, and it's good that we're all having these conversations now, because if, you know, we don't get ahead of it, it's gonna get ahead of us.
Do you think it's possible to get ahead of it as long as we share information
Yeah, of course.
and stay alert?
Yeah, 100%.
One thing to
Man, this is
remember
why I
is
fucking
that
smoke.
the Darkest Midnight was their underlings, and they were strong at that time. They were roaming the land and attacking us almost every day then. Trying to take Red Star.
They ever get her?
One time. We got her back.
You know, I ran into Jim Murray and Starry a long time ago, when we thought the cult was coming back to Thor, when those bagheads were showing up. He did tell me that she has experience with them and she doesn't talk about it much.
If the cult finds someone who can work with them, they're gonna be dangerous.
Why do they want women so bad?
I don't know. If I remember correctly, there
I'm-
was something about giving birth to next. I don't know why.
Me, like the Antichrist or some shit?
I don't know. I can't remember. My head.
Well, that's fucked.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Let's not.
I don't
Maybe
even know
there's
if I
some
want to
old
find out.
books or something that we could find.
I love reading old books.
I don't think all of their teachings were destroyed, and I know that not all of them killed themselves at the. Or what was it? It was the Holocaust, right? I don't think all of them died.
There ain't so many
So they
people
I mean,
left who can talk about them. If you find anyone who got the
Mo-
information, then ask them.
What
We
about
could try- we
Momo?
should- Yeah, we should try to talk to Momo.
Do you
Yeah,
think he would
Franklin's
tell
here.
us?
Franklin knows an awful lot.
Oh yeah, we met him actually.
Oh yeah, we
a
met
little bit ago.
Franklin. He
That guy,
stepped on
he's
a
been
bear
around for a
trap
while.
and
Yeah,
saw all those
yeah, he's-
fires.
The PTU has been.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually yeah, PTU too. That's another thing we forgot to mention. So the dugout was under attack one day, and we were all scurrying around trying to, you know, get some stuff and get back to defend it. And we get in there, and I'm sitting in there trying to hold the place down until everybody gets back. And Franklin comes, you know, walking up the street. I didn't see it personally, but he said he looked up into the tree line to the north, and the entire thing was lit up with campfires. Like, campfires going along the entire tree line, lighting it all up. And I don't know who would have placed it. I doubt the people attacking it would have placed it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but he said it
And
was one of the
didn't he
spookiest
say-
things he's ever seen.
Didn't he say there was a line of fires that led either away from the church or to the church, all the way from?
No, there was one in
Um,
front of the church, and then there was all of them in the tree line. I don't think they went all the way up to the tree line from the church, though. Maybe he said that, and
This
I
was-
forgot.
How many
Well,
days
no, I meant